to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Lincoln Financial Field, and it is indeed home to the 2018 Super Bowl champion Eagles. The link also is home to the Temple Owls. And the Rebels will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owls offense takes the field for the first time today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Temple lining up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the punt team able to smack it to the ground. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical day.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He slings it deep to the left, and is not batting it away. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake. He's not afraid to go deep. He makes a catch. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Upshaw. They've got the screen set up. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run the option. The give on the option. Not only will he not get in, they'll stop him behind the line at the 4.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4.
There he goes. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Temple lines up quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route, and by the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
Got it behind the line. It's Doyle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Owls with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Running to Green. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a
shot toward the end zone. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Throws for the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw. It's Upshaw. Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll work his way down to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He'll try to take it back. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown Owls. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. Just one moment, and all of a sudden the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Rebels decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Snags it over the middle.
And frankly, that's a completion. It's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Oh, he's got some space. He knocked him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. It's caught. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Under fire. Fires downfield. He's got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll do it himself. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the Rebels are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Little bit of running room as he picks up 4 and gets it out to the 5.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He's got the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Works the middle of the field. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now on 2nd down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. It'll be a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Upshaw. Setting up the screen. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they run. Early drive with the turnover.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the 1st half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Doyle. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. And some room to work.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll give it to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moses. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Rides to back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pulls it in on the left. Hits the afterburner. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rebels!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And how frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got it, looking for a first. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jones. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the air, it's Upshaw. The short hands, it's Jones. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
Tell you got to be brave as a slot receiver to run these slant passes because you're catching it right around linebackers and safeties are coming crashing down. You really have to have a ton of confidence running that route.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Who knows, maybe being on the right hash will help him from 55 yards out. He can just take a big swing. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. He missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw, it's Upshaw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. On the option. Quick toss. Got the 1st down and more. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. The Rebels are rolling down the field.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game?
Turning it on. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Once he got some room, it was over.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. On On the run, it's Doyle. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Nice move to keep running. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Change our set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to fall back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down. They'll leave it with him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. And they'll try to tack on 2. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make breaks into the open. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Give to the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the back has it. Not a whole lot. And 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Rebels in the hurry up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on first down. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Look out, he's got room.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Here's the handoff. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Upshaw. Gets it out fast. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sideline. You got to throw first down.
There he goes. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. On the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. they'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Here's a big drive for this defense who will try to get a stop with just a few minutes left. It's a draw. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. Fires complete on the crosser. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Makes the catch. At the 45 on his way. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And the Owls have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Fires it incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting...
Oh, he's got some space. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Owls! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the
about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Kent State has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 15 to Central Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to throw. It's Upshaw. Finds his man. It's Jones. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Calling a timeout here. You have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Ramsey. Turning it on! He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. They'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively,